Hi you guys, and welcome to my channel. It is a 2 for Saturday today, meaning you're getting 2 videos in one day. There's a vlog that's already posted. I'll link it at the end if you like. And then this video. I'm making this video because I want to introduce a series that I am going to start, and I'm doing it tomorrow. I have been sitting on this for 18 months now. It's the reason I wanted to start my channel. And it's very scary for me to do. It puts me in a very vulnerable spot. But I feel like at this point it will do more help to get it out there. It will help me to share my story. And I hope that it'll help and inspire other people. And this is the cancer story. My first husband being diagnosed with cancer and passing away from cancer, and kind of my thoughts and feelings about it. It's not something I talk a lot about, and for a few different reasons. One is because it's hard and it hurts and I'm still grieving and it's emotional, and I don't like crying in front of other people. It makes me feel awkward. So there's a few different things that have inspired me to finally post this video now. I filmed it in June of 2018, 2 months after Patrick passed away, and it has taken me 18 months now to decide whether or not to upload it, and I finally have decided, and there's a few reasons why. One is that I want to share my story. As a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, there is what's called General Conference twice a year, where the leaders of our church talk to us and share advice and inspiration and warnings and things like that. It's twice a year. It's broadcast throughout the world. And in this last October conference, there was a talk in the women's conference that really struck me. And it had mentioned about the importance of sharing your story. And sharing my story is something that I've wanted to do for a long time. It's the reason I started YouTube, is because I wanted to share my story. I wanted to help other people who have been in similar situations and have felt alone. And I want them to know that they're not alone and that they can get through it. I got through it. I'm still getting through it. Every day is a challenge. I'm still grieving. It's part of a process, and it's going to be a lifelong process, but I want you to know you're not alone in it, and that I'm here, and that I hope that I can help. Another reason I want to share is I feel like it's kind of become an elephant in the room because I don't talk about it a lot. One of our meetings on Sundays is called Relief Society for the women 18 and older. And during one of our Relief Society meetings recently, a woman started talking about how she's a widow and how no one understands and no one can relate and how hard it is. And some of the women and friends that I have who know a little bit about me kind of looked at me, and it felt like there was a big elephant in the room, because I am a widow too, and some don't think of me as that because I have remarried and I have a family and I'm so young, but it's still an experience that I went through, and it still hurt, and it's still valid. And so I want to share my story so that other people feel validated in their story too, if that makes sense. So here it goes. I'm uploading it tomorrow, part 1. Like I said, this was filmed in June of 2018, 2 months after Patrick passed away. It is still very fresh in my mind at the time, and the emotions were still really fresh, and so it was very difficult for me to film. And I really tried to cut out a lot of the super emotional parts, and have kept it as organized as I can. I was a little scatterbrained as I was filming it. I tried to make it as chronological as I could. I tried to keep it to facts and events and my point of view from those events, and some of my thoughts and feelings on it. I tried to cut out a lot of the more emotional parts. I cut out any private conversations. Patrick was a very private person, and I want to respect that. And I don't think there's anything in the video that I wouldn't have told someone who at the time when I was going through it. So the first one is about his symptoms leading up to diagnosis, and then the day he was officially diagnosed. The second part I will probably upload the following Sunday. Unless you guys are really interested and invested and really want to see it sooner, I could upload it sooner. But my plans are for next Sunday. And that is what happened from the day after the diagnosis until the day that he passed. I would like to do a third video where I haven't filmed it yet. I want to share some of the things that happened that I didn't talk about, that I left out, which a lot of that is the amazing people that helped through that time. Patrick's family was a huge help and support. His mother and his aunts were there with him 24 hours a day. He was never alone. I had so many family members of mine and friends of mine who stepped in and stepped up and really helped. And so I want to talk about those events, some of the other things I was going through at the same time everything else was happening, and I want to talk about some of my feelings towards everything. And then I would like to do a part 4, which would be like a Q&A. So if you have any questions from this video up and through part 3, any questions at all, something that you're curious of, something that I didn't answer, whether it's about me or if it's about Patrick or my relationship with Adam, like any questions that you guys might have, I want you to ask me. You can ask me in a comment, you can direct message me through Instagram, Facebook, whatever, email. My email's on the card at the end. I'll link everything. Ask me your questions, and some I may respond to personally. If it's too personal and too private, I'll let you know. But I would like to answer questions. I feel like often it is like an elephant in the room, and people have questions and they don't ask me because they don't want to hurt or offend or upset. Ask me your questions. This is your opportunity. Anything that you want, nothing's off limits. I will include what I feel is appropriate, but nothing is off limits. Ask me anything you're curious of. I won't be offended or upset. I want to thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you for all of the support that you've given me, and please subscribe if you haven't already, so that way you will be able to see all of these videos which I'm talking about. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.